This is Japanese Winter Arc, and today I'm going to show you what to do in the 2 weeks when you have holidays, when you have off on school, to go from a complete beginner in Japanese who doesn't know anything to someone who can actually watch basic anime and understand something, talk a little bit, and surprise our friends. Warning, this protocol is going to be pretty hard, so if you are lazy and don't have the balls to do it, just quit this video and do whatever you want. However, if you want to learn a lot of Japanese in 2 weeks, then continue watching and hear the 3 steps that you need to go from a beginner to advanced. Also, remember, if you are watching this in a different time and the winter is not very close, you can just do it in 2 weeks when you have off next. Or you can just do it in 2 weeks even if you have school or work. If you do, then you have fucking massive balls because it will be quite hard. First, and the complete beginner step, is to learn Japanese alphabet. That's what you are going to do for the first week, and that's what is going to move you the most. When you don't understand anything in Japanese, there is no word for it, there is no way to call it. You just don't understand nothing. However, when you understand Japanese alphabet, the basic one, of course, hiragana, and then also katakana, you are suddenly here. You can suddenly read Japanese, and you seem way better when you are in front of someone who doesn't. How you are going to learn it? I had a video on it, but I'll quickly explain how. Just on Google search the alphabet and learn the characters. You can choose in which order you will learn them, but the thing is you need to learn all of them in a week, and also learn katakana, because you are not skipping katakana. That is stupid. That is the complete beginner thing. So there are approximately 96, maybe 100 characters. You will have to learn 15 characters a day. I told you that this protocol is going to be hard, so if this sounds too hard for you, goodbye. But if you are willing to do that, 15 characters a day, and also revising them, remembering them, writing them down and writing them down again until you know them, well, proceed, and that is the thing you are going to do for the first week. When you have learned hiragana and katakana, you are now able to learn Japanese, finally. Because before you weren't, it was like the hieroglyphs, the Egyptian symbols, you didn't understand anything. Now you will be at least able to read that. Step 2 will be very important, and that is to learn Japanese sentence structure and particles. How are you going to learn Japanese sentence structure? Maybe I will have a video published, but if I don't yet, then you will have to search on YouTube or Chrome. And it doesn't take that much time, but still you need some practice. So learn this for 15 minutes, 30 minutes a day, and then practice with some sentences, search on some sentences, look at them, explore them, try to make it make sense in your head. Particles, do the same. And I have videos on some basic particles on my channel, so go and watch it to understand them. And also practice, practice, practice. You will have to do a lot, but if in the first half of the second week you understand sentence structure and particles, then you are alright and you have done enough work. The third step, and the hardest one to understanding Japanese anime, is learning Japanese forms. There are many of them and it's pretty hard to learn all. You need to learn the most important ones, which are te form, negative form. When you want to search it, it's nai form or negative form in Japanese. Then let's go form. I don't really know how it's called, but just search Japanese let's go form and you will understand, or YouTube will explain. And there are some other ones, but these ones are the most important. Learn them and learn some of the others, understand at least 7 to 10 of them, and you will be done. Also, I'm expecting you to learn some other things like watch the sentences, listen to some Japanese audio. Of course, you are not just going to learn how this works. You will do some listening, some reading with that. And if you do, you are now ready to go and you will understand some basic Japanese anime for children. If you watch it with Japanese subtitles, you don't need to have English subtitles, you don't need English dubbing, you are now ready to go. Also, if you want to do this protocol, you can watch anime even before you should understand everything. This will help you a lot and make it easier for you as you are listening to people speaking and putting this even further inside of your head. If you want my personal help with learning Japanese, see the first link in the description, which is my full Japanese course for beginners, where I will explain how to go from a complete beginner to advanced. But even on this stage, I will teach you even further and you will go to fluent. You will have to do also a lot of work, but you will have more time for it. And I will give you some personalized tips and explain the mistakes you could be making that makes you sound cringe in Japanese. So when you trust me enough, and if this protocol helps you, you can go and check it out. I'll be happy to see you there. If you like this video and want to implement my advice and will do this protocol, write some nice comment below. And if you want my help with something, you don't understand something in Japanese or whatever, also write a comment and maybe I will answer you. Good luck and goodbye.